everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Hero Spotlight. This week, a new hero, Agile Tiger Wanwan. Hi everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Hero Spotlight. This week, a new hero, Agile Tiger Wanwan.
Represented here, this is an all-star lineup.
It'll be an all-star lineup.
Teams.
Yes, especially considering the lineup here for Indonesia. I do know them by their gaming names, but of course they're going to be utilizing their public names here. I do remember that they came from heavyweight teams from the Indonesian esports scene. Now, we do love to emphasize Indonesia here, guys, because the thing about Indonesia is they are the reigning world champion for Mobile Legends Bang Bang. And not just for the world champion, they are also the reigning Southeast Asian champion.
Yeah. The thing about Indonesia is it's almost always certain that they're one step ahead
Yeah.
in the meta.
Yeah.
Like they know something that the other regions don't know.
Yes, and their players are very skilled.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Again, they have
Your
an
team
outlying
is
score
picking.
coming in from the group stage here. And so it's very interesting that they're going to be facing Malaysia here. Clearly, Malaysia will be taking on this game as an underdog. But again, in the world of esports, in the world of gaming, as long as the word game over or defeat is not yet on
Your
your screen,
team
there
is
is always
picking.
hope. There's a lot of possibilities in taking in that win and taking in that goal.
There are a lot of heroes in Mobile Legends Bang Bang to
Yes.
be exact, and you can go for a cheese pick,
Yes,
or
yes.
you can go for a surprise pick to catch your enemy off guard.
Well, we will
And
see.
You might see them actually fall to the pressure.
Fall to the pressure. As you consider here, the running draft, ladies and gentlemen, on the blue side, it will be
Your
Indonesia,
team
red side
is
for
picking.
Malaysia. Now, for the running backs, we get an export and a gadget here. A fighter and a support removed, answered for by Malaysia here
Selena.
with attack, Kufra,
Your
and another
team
fighter.
is picking.
Very excellent when it comes to split pushing. Masha. Now, for the running pick here, Adrian Butters.
Yeah.
I call you Butters. I
Okay,
call you
just call me
yeah.
Butters,
I
yeah.
just call you by your game.
I mean, your
what do you
name is
think?
your IGN.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's very easy for me. So, what do you think of the batting of the running draft here for the pickings?
It does
Squad.
look like us playing
Your
right now
team
for the
is
side of
down.
Indonesia.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have the Grok, you have the Selena. But yeah, I mean, Ling is one of those
They get
heroes.
Ling, yeah.
Ling is one of those heroes that was kind of underrated
Yes.
when it first
Your
came
team is
out.
down.
First came out.
But when the teams or when the players knew how to use him,
Yeah.
they just destroyed every ranked game.
Every ranked game. Very popular onto the higher level mythic, ladies
Yes,
and gentlemen. It's an autobahn right now in the competitive scene. Interestingly, Malaysia didn't spot out that one. You can actually see how Indonesia emphasizes on this
Your
guy.
team is
This is
picking.
a first pick blue side for Indonesia. The link that is. And for the running meta, again guys, for Mobile Legends, we keep on mentioning meta. So to those who are new, what does meta mean? It means the most effective tactic available.
Yes,
So
that is meta.
So that's the metas. It's like you, when it comes to chess, for example, one of the usual meta would be you try to
Gather
put your queen
catcher.
quickly on the board. So
Your
that's meta.
team
It's like a
is
strategy, a
picking.
popular strategy. So for the running meta right now for Mobile Legends, Assassins has fallen out of favor.
Yeah.
But Ling here reintroduces the Assassin gameplay.
Yeah, and right now, this is a very good setup for the side of Indonesia, just knowing how well they go for the pickoffs.
Yeah.
Because one of the things here, one of the advantages that they have is the Abyssal Arrow coming out from the Selena.
From the Selena.
So that means if one gets hit by an Abyssal Arrow, Link could just go to the sidelines, take him out, and just get out.
Yeah. That's very and that's big damage, possible damage that can be
Your
popped up
team
for
is
the backline.
picking. Yeah.
We got the crowd hearing. We can hear the crowd actually cheering rather as the Esmeralda gets picked. It's actually one of the local favorites here in
Yeah.
the Philippines. Do take note that the Southeast Asian Games is being fielded here in the Philippines, and this esports matches is being held at the San Juan Arena.
Yes. And looking at it, Malaysia here, they got a very unique or very, not really weird,
Very interesting.
but very interesting tack.
Yeah.
They go for
The Gatot Kacha.
Gatot Kacha. Because, I mean, Gatot Kacha is one of those heroes that you only pick when you want to zone out other
Yeah.
heroes.
Yes.
And to be honest, this is a very smart pick for them because Esmeralda, he needs to get zoned out
Yes.
away from that Harriet. So if they use this hero perfectly, I think this is going to be the X factor for Malaysia.
That could be an X factor because that clearly spells cheese for the side of Malaysia. Don't see that every day, that Gatot Kacha. Sometimes a Hylos is even preferred over the Gatot Kacha, and we are rolling on a patch 1.4.28 here. So it's the
Wow.
1-1. It's
Wow.
the, yeah.
You actually went and memorized that.
It's the
Patch
1.4.20. That's the, Monson is a very interesting
That
patch
is
naming system.
that is dedication right there, ladies and gentlemen. Shinbu with a 1 for an eye.
So right now, Hylos is actually preferred on that running meta. Interesting that they pick up the Gatot Kacha. I do love though the Badang pick.
Yeah,
The Badang.
it's very Malaysian.
It's very Malaysian.
It's very Malaysian.
It's very Malaysian. In the Philippines, it's very interesting. But
Yes.
in Malaysia, that guy is very
Yes.
iconic.
That is very. He is very iconic.
He is based from a Malaysian hero, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
From a
yes.
Malaysian icon. Anyway, guys, we are into the game. And again, do take note that this match, compared to the group stage, will be held in a best-of-3 match instead of a 2-game series. On the blue side, Indonesia. Red side is Malaysia.
And right now, teams are just going for their casual rotations. Not really casual, but their most common rotations. Because There's no invade.
No invades, nobody is actually stepping onto the jungle of each respective team. I also want to emphasize to those who are new when it comes to Mobile Legends, again, Mobile Legends is a massive online battle arena genre for a game played by 10 players divided into 2, 5 versus 5. To put it simply, the idea is to destroy the base of the enemy team while at the same time defending your own.
And one of the things that you can put it with, or like equal it with, is basketball. Because
Yes.
you have 5 players on your team.
Yes.
You probably have your center, your point guard or something.
your
but
power
right
forward.
now,
So-
the shooting guard will actually get the kill.
Let's say
Selena.
points, yeah, first blood, security unit members of Indonesia, and of course collapsing onto the top lane side. You get on, getting clapped on, hit by Putra. Putra here for the backside, and your stop coming in from Ridwan, but still no casualty, as you can actually see Abdul Kadir maybe attempting to get out to Juliano, but Juliano will be backing up.
No one actually went down.
Yeah,
on
no one
that
went down.
skirmish.
Nice juggle.
Yes, but onto the bottom lane, something or a turret can
Yeah.
actually go down. Firdaus and Gushan here just trying to go for that turret. They will get it and they make the
Turtle
most out
resurrecting
of
soon.
that skirmish on top lane.
And the thing about that bottom lane is, interestingly, both Selena and Ling is capable of taking turns very fast. You have the Garode for the Selena, and there's a nice base damage available for Ling. Now, combine that, Ling and Selena on the bottom lane puts a lot of pressure on Badak.
Yes.
That's why Badak has no choice
And look
but
at-
to back off.
Yeah, and look at Ling here. The mobility on this hero, he can make it like
From bottom
coast,
lane
yeah,
to the
from
top
coast
lane.
to coast.
Yeah, from coast to
in
coast.
like 10
10
seconds.
seconds, yeah, that's the weird part there.
That's
Because
the
he
weird
can
part
make
right
the
there.
jump on the terrain. And that's why this guy is really a first pick worthy, first
Yeah.
pick bad hero.
He's like a thief in the night.
Okay, okay. There's gonna be another collapse. 1-1 gets pushed here by Team Malaysia. Now onto Dorola. Dorola has to back up, but Putra here. Putra, they're gonna be destroyed, ladies and gentlemen. Jump on the little guy. And there goes Badak with the ultimate. Hands in here. And of course, a nice monster delivered to the base of Indonesia.
They're actually trying to fight Ling here with the ultimate, and right now, On will catch that Ling, but Ling will just get away. That ultimate was super value for the side of Indonesia
Yes,
and
that
Ling.
is big. That is big. Coming in from Hashid. And again, that's due to very worthy of this upper bracket match. I was expecting Indonesia may steamroll coming in from the first blood secured earlier on. But no, Malaysia is able to take an answer.
I mean, in the eyes of, let's say, a Casper fan,
Yeah.
it seems that Malaysia and Indonesia are actually head or tied here.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I think Indonesia is having the upper hand because look at Badang. Badang is one of those heroes that you really need to get your first item
Yes.
by 5 minutes
By
and 30
5 minutes.
seconds.
Yes.
But right now, he's really having a hard time getting his place in this game.
Yeah.
He's 0-2 right now,
Yeah.
and you don't want your Badang to actually be put in that position.
Yes, because by that moment, when the Badak casted that ultimate, it should have dealt serious damage.
Yeah.
It became like a zone-out ultimate, not really a serious damage done against the members of Indonesia. It wasn't really effective, but again, there's a call for Badak to secure his first item, maybe a few physical attack dagger
Yeah.
at least, just to up his damage.
Or might as well get a Demon Hunter sword if you want.
Or maybe a shortcut, something cheaper.
Something
Maybe you
cheaper.
could go to Bloodlust Axe or probably Heptasis.
A much
Something
more
like that.
efficient.
Yeah,
A
much
much-
more efficient, just so you can get a first score item by the 6-minute mark. Because you're expecting the Badak to get his first score maybe at the 7.
And Putra here, he is just trying to zone them out. Gushan just
Oh.
trying to find the perfect
Yeah.
angle, but right now Ridwan
Yeah.
is
Turtle
trying to
resurrecting
cast that
soon.
Falling Star Moon. Falling Star Moon will hit on Harry.
On to Abdullah. Abdullah, of course, Grotto dashing out, but Putra will go for the chase down. Receiving the power of nature on that is very interesting. Actually, that Corolla earlier didn't dodge the power of nature coming in from Putra.
Yeah, and right now, Malaysia, they're very good at holding on to their turrets,
Yeah.
but at the same time, you just have to give it up because you are just going to pick. Are we gonna lose 2 heroes, 3 heroes, and a chance to lose the turret, or are we just gonna lose the turret?
Yeah, you're just gonna lose the turn. So it's like cutting your losses here. And the thing there is that even Indonesia's not holding up. Well, they might lose Juliano here. But the thing is, he's still alive. There's gonna be a nice stick there delivered. Abdullah getting caught from the penalty zone of this.
Oh, Choke.
Perisla.
Choke getting
here.
caught out.
Yeah, Abdul Kadir receiving the arrow coming in from Firdaus and Firdaus. Nice knockup delivered by Putra, but the flicker out. Done by Abdul Kadir. Jit Kundo. And sipping up the Shunpo. It doesn't matter, no. There is gonna be Indonesia securing the Harid onto the bottom lane.
Did you see how tanky Julianto was?
Yes.
He got kicked by the Way of the Dragon,
Yeah.
and he got ulted by the Badang.
Yes.
And that is a kick and a punch.
Yeah.
This became mixed martial arts for some point of time there.
Hybrid.
That is a hybrid.
Or a
This
sporting
is,
event
this
for
is
SEA Games.
esports MMA.
3-3 for our game, ladies and gentlemen, and Indonesia's taking full control of this one. A gold lead, setting on to 4,000, and of course, a map domination. Bottom lane destroyed, top lane destroyed, and a knockup delivered here by Abdul Kadir. Doesn't matter, coming in from Mundra and Olianto.
Okay, so right now, Indonesia, they're really just trying to control the game. They really want just Ling to farm
Yep.
and get his items, because the thing about Ling is when Claude gets his item locked,
Yeah.
he still has enough firepower to take him down with one or two hits.
Yeah, to burst the cloud,
Yes.
especially if there's enough armor penetration or probably just fixed damage or crits for the league. And of course, we will be seeing that later on, the league being a very big threat for the side of Malaysia. But the best part about league, or for Malaysia rather, is that at least league is not that effective in doing dives towards an inhibitor chariot.
And Polystar Moon in the middle of everything, Cho gets caught out. And right now, Cho will go down. And look at this. Gushen trying to go for that Claude. Claude will go down. And Gushen here with the ultimate. They will get the kill on Claude.
Yes.
And Putra, they're trying to fight this on with that
Turtle
ultimate in the middle of
resurrecting
everything.
soon.
But he wouldn't really catch someone.
Not gonna be catching anyone, ladies and gentlemen. Overall, we got a 1-0 here as Indonesia takes on just one from Malaysia. That gives them enough freedom to take on this turtle and maybe pressure out this mid lane armature. Still, Indonesia has the wheel on this game.
And Esmeralda, he will get that turtle buff. So that means, in terms of power spikes, now is the best time for Indonesia to just fight and take Malaysia head on.
Yes, they need to be careful there. That's going to be the falling star coming in from week 1 here. On. Zaman first activated by the Hari, ladies and gentlemen, getting control quickly. Abdullah needs to go out and was able to chrono dash out as well. But Viper into the game, and of course, Hamjin take in and answer with his ultimate. It doesn't matter though. There is a lot of durability.
And Rin1
coming in from Indonesia. Rin1 also with the dive. Wow, the shields are paying off. Could be using the falling star to walk away on that base. And Indonesia takes 3 in exchange of 1.
And
Make that
Rona
4.
will go down as well. And
Oh my
this is a very tough situation for Malaysia. And Harris gets caught out as well.
Yeah.
And that is going to be a wipe, ladies and
Mega kill.
That's a
gentlemen.
wipe. That's an official wipe, ladies and gents. We just
Wiped
got on spawning into the map, but the wipe on top is still available. 9-5 in our score. The 4,000 gold lead escalating towards 7,000 here in favor of Indonesia.
And look at this Christian just being the thief in the night,
Yeah.
as we mentioned earlier. And he will be getting all the farm. Because that's one thing about the league. When you are mobile and you can move around the map, and look at this. Wow.
You just joined the party very quickly. Now on to Abdul Kadir. No more shoot out. He's gonna be burning that flicker so that he can escape.
Malaysia was willing to take that fight,
Yeah.
like 2v5.
Yeah.
But when it became a 3v5 and Lucian just went in and just tried to take down someone, they all went back.
Yeah, yeah,
They
they all
knew
went
that
back.
they didn't have a chance.
Yes, that's the thing about it. There's no point actually doing him out, especially if there's one terrain that he can jump onto. Now let us see here, guys, a bit toned down for our match, but the lead for Indonesia is not toned down. You can actually see here Abdul Kadir just going for the dance. He has to be careful actually if there's one falling star with the connected on him. It's gonna be over.
So,
Oh, no.
got caught out. Abdul Kadir, he will be getting away.
Lord
At least that is
resurrecting
nice. There's
soon.
still 2 inner turret available for the side of Malaysia here, but the push is being completed onto the bottom lane side. Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be action going down. Immobilize Unstoppable is secured by Rin1 as well. Another kill secured by Firdaus. The Firdaus, another stun
Double kill.
connected, allows for the double
Launch
kill to
attack.
Rin1.
And Blazing Duet to just clear the minions.
Launch
He doesn't have
attack.
enough damage to
Not
take
enough
anyone
damage, yeah.
on the side of Indonesia.
That's
And
a lot.
mind you, that was a 3v5.
Yeah, that's a 3v5, and still Indonesia came out victorious.
And look at
for
this,
the
the
duel.
thief in the night.
in
It's
the
a thief in the night.
The
Just
thief in the night, guys.
taking down the Lord.
And of course, his mistress, the Esmeralda aiding him. Well, the Lord gonna be going into the side of Indonesia. 7 kill lead, guys, on top of a whooping 11,000 gold lead. No turrets were taken here by Malaysia.
But for the side of Malaysia, right now, Claude got his golden staff. So that means he's scaling up as expected,
Yeah.
but not as fast as they wanted it to.
But the
scale.
problem here is if you ever want to get the comeback, there's a lot of conditions to be fulfilled. You need to get those stacks on the Art of Thievery.
Yeah.
And this is the hardest location to complete your Art of Thievery because you are defending in an inhibitor turret where there is only 3 waves of minions where you can stack that one up.
Oh, but let's hold on for that a bit. And Putra here will be trying to save Ulyanto. Ulyanto will get away. And Malaysia, they know that they cannot overextend. If they do, and someone gets hit with Abyssal Arrows or the Falling Star Moon, that could be it.
And they do know, they're boosting Ulyanto here. They do understand that around 30%, 20% the health of Ulyanto essentially doubles up. So, you know, you cannot really easily burst.
Oh, Rolla getting caught out.
Yeah, that might be the game. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a very crucial target security for the members of Indonesia. After today, we're going to be going out for that match as Abdullah will go for a front dash in. There's going to be the Lord knocking onto the individual chariot, and this is probably a complete push down by Indonesia. Maybe to finish this game on pushing.